So from the time when you conceived the idea of going into apparel production business and now that is the reality, what were the steps you took?
First, I make sure that I took to their advice there, over there in China.
You traveled to China?
I traveled to China and I spent like 3 weeks. The first time I traveled, second time I spent like another 2 weeks just to know the rudiment of this job.
So you contacted someone in China?
Yes.
Who helped you to locate a factory?
Yes.
And then the relationship began? And they agreed to show you the rudiments?
Yes, of course.
Which took you to China for 3 weeks?
Yes.
Understudying them. So you went to school, as it were?
Exactly. It's just like going for a course. So I just have to understudy them and make sure that I follow the procedure so that I can get the results exactly the way they are doing over there. It was then I got to know that there is just specification, division of labor. The person that is ironing is there, that is what he is employed for. The person that is weaving, that is what he's doing. Those who are sewing, that is what they are doing, and others like that. There are some on the system that they will design. They will use the carton to cut into those sizes. They will now put it on the hanger. So with record there, they will be following it. After that, I have to do procurement training as well. That to get the material is another issue on its own. You may have everything in stock and the client may need another color. How to convince them, and if that one did not work, how to get good material so that at the end of the day when you sew the material, you won't have problem with the clients. That one is very, very paramount to them, that the procurement is number one, and the accounting section, they have to take me there as well to know about you do the accounts. If somebody call for any order now, just note it down, the percentage of the payment, everything, then date of delivery, the balance must come in and it must be entered into the system. All those things, I work in the accounting section, the procurement section, as well as the factory. The finishing section, in actual fact, I worked there for 2 days.
In the finishing section?
Finishing section. They hang all the finishing product there. So I have to check inside the jacket. There is a paper there like this, just like an invoice. I don't know how they just use their character to write on it.
Yeah.
The essence of doing that is to know if that person in charge really check those things before they pack it for the final delivery. So I was checking it. It was on the left side of the jacket. It got into a stage, I didn't see it on the left one. I just want to put it back. Something just came to my mind, let me check the other side. I decided to check the other side, I got it there.
Wow.
Meaning that if I've just packed that, I've checked it the left side and I didn't get it, it means that I did not do the work very well. So it's just like a test. So I have to run that throughout the day. After that, I took it to the place where they will pack it. That this thing is going to the Germany. The specification of each country is different with what they will make there, with what they will produce for them. If you say this is what you want, that is the specification you are going to be given. The one that they are taking to the other places is quite different from that. It all depends on the specification.
So you were taken through the rudiments.
Yes.
From design to the final finished product, and you were trained on procurement and accounting.
As well as accounting.
And I'm sure you must have also been trained about inventorizing, how
everything.
to conduct your